Yo, what's up, guys? Check out the ICBTB store. Yo, what's that shirt you wearing, man?
Oh, this little thing?
Yeah.
This is a shirt that Alejandro and Christian are releasing. Guess who made it?
Greg?
Yeah, Greg, dude.
Check it out.
Check it out.
That's good. It can't be that bad, oh, 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 it can't be that bad. John, you have foursome energy.
Foursome energy.
Yeah.
Forceful energy.
Forceful. That's not good, man. To have forceful energy.
It can be.
Yeah.
Depends on the type of gal.
Oh, gal. We
Or
were talking
guy.
about girls.
Talking about sex, yeah. I
sex.
I said foursome energy.
Oh, okay.
Seemed like someone that would be in a foursome.
I was just talking about forceful energy. Like, I got a lot of forceful energy.
Alejandro has foreskin energy.
A lot of foreskin
energy.
Like a wizard sleeve.
In fall.
It's just so crunchy now. I'm not sure what to do with it, actually.
You literally have a pig in a blanket.
Yeah,
Well,
it's a pig in a
don't
blanket.
like you referring to my penis as a pig, but that's fine, I guess.
It winks.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It horns like an old-timey car. It's Woody Woodpecker.
Wait, what's that?
The Mexican hat dance.
Is that racist?
No. My penis could dance to that. Yeah.
And that's how long you last? Is that?
That's, if I'm lucky.
That's
Yeah.
actually kind of long.
Yeah.
Well, when you sing it like that, yeah. That's not at all as fast as you were singing it before.
How's it go after that?
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
And that's the episode, guys.
Hey, I am.
I am. So iconic of a song. The soundtrack is solid.
The best. I honestly, okay. It's my favorite opening song.
It's so good. It sets the tone. It sets the feel already.
Yeah.
And like the whole montage of him stealing things around the monastery just to create this.
In that dramatic way, too, where it's like that slow hand. Fast. And it always falls over.
A common theme of the entire movie is him just trying to...
Just be slick. He wants to be slick.
But he's not.
And he's not.
So far away from it. You like his little smiles, huh?
The smiles?
Which I have two things about. Yeah. Two things about that, too. One, like I saw on a video that that Jim Carrey, when he was the Grinch, there was a shot where he was supposed to pull it and it was all supposed to fall over.
I remember that.
Remember that? And then he pulled it and it was perfect. And then he just went over there and just like knocked it all over.
So that was improvised.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Than it was supposed to be.
it was supposed to just fall all over, but he did it so perfectly. And then in Grinch character, he went over there and just fucked it all up.
Perfect.
Like, perfectly, yeah.
That's great improv. That's great acting.
That was amazing.
Being aware.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Shit, let's jump into it. Baddies.
Yeah.
It is Christmas Eve, the day this episode drops.
Merry Christmas.
And so Merry Christmas. If you're coming home from work, if you're on your way to work, whenever the hell you're listening to this, drive safe and get home safe so that you can spend time with family and open up some gifts and have some good food and have good drinks. But we have a very, very special episode for you guys today. You look excited, Alejandro.
It's Danny Elfman's best soundtrack, that's for sure.
Do you like the soundtrack of this film?
Everything's about the same level of attractiveness to me in this film.
I don't like his tone of voice already.
Take it easy.
Hey, take it easy. You guys, I know, are just dying to know what movie you watched, but
If you haven't figured it out by now.
if you haven't looked at the title of the episode, then what the fuck are you doing? We're watching the best Christmas movie of all time.
Of all time, baby.
Die Hard.
We have
Sorry, my bad.
controversial.
I watched the wrong movie.
Yeah.
And we have special guests returning to the couch yet again. We have the Boo Bros, also known as Alan Boo and John Boo.
Boo squared.
Listen to our episode that just dropped on Tuesday. If not, and you just want to listen to this movie episode, that's fine too. But we watched a very special movie. I want you guys to introduce it.
Oh man, it's Nacho Libre.
Yeah, it's Nacho Libre.
Nacho Libre.
Yeah.
And okay, so the listeners are probably going to be confused as to why you chose this as.
Our Christmas
I will
Eve
say,
special.
like, I've been a part of a Mexican family for a long time, and I think like even the cousins, like shout outs to the Kiros, like Eric, Manuel, like love you guys. We threw it up one night at Christmas, and it just caught like wildfire every year.
Tradition.
Just tradition. Like we watched it,
Yeah.
and I still do it. Like I still do it. Like even like I think like last year, like during COVID, like everyone was just home alone.
Yeah.
I was home alone watching it
I was home alone too.
just by myself, and I was just like, I have to watch it. Like it's gonna bring me joy, you know.
I think you might be the only person in the world that has turned this into a Christmas tradition.
I don't even think Jack
mean-
Black watches this.
I hope
Why
he does.
not, though?
Sure,
Yeah,
it's one of his.
yeah.
I know,
Okay,
yeah.
hot take. I like him better in this than I like him in School of Rock. And like,
Yeah.
School,
Whoa.
I do
Yeah.
too, man. I do too. I honestly think like his character, like overall, like you could take it for face value and just be like, oh, it's a funny ass movie.
it's
right?
so funny.
But if you like look at the deeper part of it, like there's so many levels to his character.
Yes.
So many levels to the way that he progresses in his character development throughout the whole movie. Mm-hmm. Not just him, but everybody, right?
Every character.
Every character,
They
man.
grow. They change. Even Esqueleto.
Yeah.
He changes.
Esquelito.
He
Yeah.
he starts to believe in God.
Yeah, dude,
I'm
that
a
was
man of
what I was
science.
like.
Yes.
I was watching it like right. He believes in science, right? He gets baptized, and then at the last match against Ramses,
Yeah.
right? He goes,
Maybe we should pray. Lord,
Tears.
please,
Just. That's full circle. That's full
please give
circle character
Nacho
development.
strength in the ring.
dude,
And
that's the
nutrients.
influence that
nutrients.
Nacho put on him, man. Like that's the influence that he put on him.
Yeah.
Like it's amazing that like best friends can be made that way.
Whoa, you really the angle in which you are already breaking down this film
I believe it.
is unlike any other. I thought this was going to be an episode where we just like quote all the quotes, but you actually have some takes and some like deeper perception into the film.
I love it.
I love it.
You guys know this movie is based on a real story.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's based on a real story about a friar who turned into
I didn't
wrestling.
know that.
Hell
He
yeah!
I
started
didn't know that.
wrestling in Mexico.
No shit. Is it really?
It's based on
Stop.
a real
Tell me,
story.
tell me
Swear
more,
to
tell me
God.
more, tell me more.
Okay, let me pull up the guy's name. 'cause
Yeah,
it's
tell me,
actually,
tell me.
This actually isn't the first movie made about him. There was a French film made about him, and then this one came out.
Oui,
the film
he's
is
the
based on the
best.
story of Friar Tormenta, a.k.a. Reverend Sergio Gutierrez Benitez, a real-life Mexican Catholic priest who had 23-year career as a masked luchador and competed in order to support the orphanage that he was in charge of.
Wow.
Dude. And the amount he loves the orphans.
The
It's
orphans.
almost creepy.
The orphans.
No, it's not creepy at all.
He was an orphan
I'm
himself.
just poking, just seeing where the spots are.
Real quick.
Just seeing where the spots are.
Bruh,
My fuse is
yeah.
real short.
Very
right
Yo,
now.
short,
got-
clearly.
yo,
I
yo.
didn't.
Alex got-
I need to see where the line is, guys.
As a connoisseur of films, this and I love Quentin Tarantino, I love Martin Scorsese, and I love Christopher Nolan.
This is not the podcast for them. There's
No.
enough podcasts for them.
my
Yeah, that is
favorite
right. That is
movie of
true.
all time, the one that has the most views in my heart and will forever be shackled to this Filipino boy.
Bridget
is
Teenage
going-
Mutant Ninja Turtles: Secret of the Use, baby.
Is that yours?
No,
That's
TMNT.
mine, dude.
TMNT.
That's
No,
my. No,
it's-
get that shit out of here.
Michael Bay's Teenage Mutant Ninja
Megan
Turtles.
Fox.
Secret of the Ooze. No, I'm just kidding.
Secret of the
Sorry,
Use is actually really good.
But no, this movie is my all-time favorite movie.
I love it.
A Night at the Roxbury is definitely up there. One of my favorites.
I can understand.
Quentin Tarantino's films definitely
It's a great mix that you have on your
great
top
mix,
five.
right?
I like how you named like those like comedies, and then you're just like Quentin Tarantino's movies.
His whole
His whole
library.
That collection.
Basically, like let's say specifically Jackie Brown and
Oh,
Okay.
deep
Pulp
cut.
Fiction.
Oh, okay, deep
Yeah.
cuts.
Stuff like that. But this
Stuff like that.
stuff like that, and my heart is for the orphans.
Isn't he always wrestling for the orphans though?
Yeah, since the very beginning.
No, man.
Well,
he
'cause-
gets
later
into
on.
it too far, man.
I guess, but he
he
didn't.
lets it
what's-
get to his head.
Well, he says,
he
"I
wants to
wanna
win.
win."
What's the
I
first
wanna
thing he did
win.
with the money? Was he bought food for the kids, and then when he's
bought food
praying to
for the
God, he's like,
orphans.
maybe I should do it for the kids.
But the third time, he
When
gets
he
himself
lost.
fancy boots.
Yeah, remember that?
Yes,
Yeah.
but those
Yeah.
aren't wrestling boots though. Those were just boots for him to wear.
And he
he's
tells, and then you could hear it in his voice when he says, "I want to win." Like
I want to win.
that evilness takes over.
Yes.
you
He
know,
gets
the
evil.
Character
temptation.
development. will admit
that temptation takes over. He wants to win more than wants to save the orphans.
Yes,
you know?
baddies. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can see that my studio is partially blessed with Nacho Libre paraphernalia.
I love it.
A pop figure of
it.
Nacho Libre unmasked, and a hand drawn portrait that I just printed
That
off
we
of
found
Google.
in this trash.
But yes, it's this movie's my favorite. Alejandro, let's get into the nitty gritty so we can finally talk about the movie.
The nitty gritty. I did like that he says that in the movie. That made me very happy.
Who is this Encarnacion?
We watched a movie called NACHO.
I will literally. I don't smack people. I don't think I've ever actually really smacked a person.
Driver to the face.
But you're gonna
I'm about to give you a power driver to the face.
face.
Punch to the face.
A lot of pressure now.
Yeah, dude.
We watched Nacho Libre, rated PG, and was released in the year 2006. Has a runtime of 1 hour and 32 minutes, or for those of us who like math,
Perfect time.
92 minutes.
Yeah.
It has a rating of 5.8 out of 10 on IMDb, a 40% on Rotten Tomatoes, and a 52% on Metacritic. Christian, did you know what the Google users have rated this? Have you seen it?
Hundo. I don't know.
Dude, that shit.
It's fucking 100%.
Okay, that's your answer.
It's like-
No.
What do you think Google gave it?
91%.
John, you want to guess what the Google users?
I would guess, honestly, like probably maybe like 88.
88. Alan, you know.
I know what it is.
Well, as always, Christian is vaguely correct. It was 90%.
Good. I like to go soft, so I feel better after.
I always go soft.
Yeah.
Synapses coming at you. Ignacio, or Nacho to his friends.
Or
works
Guero.
that guy's not his friend. That guy's not his friend.
Oh, that guy-
That guy's
fuck
not
that
his
guy.
friend.
Oh, she said everybody calls you Guero.
Because his mom's Swedish, or was that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah. His mom's Swedish and his dad hail from Mexico.
They try to convert each other. But they got married instead.
Sorry, we're just going to keep quoting this. Keep
Fine,
it.
sorry,
you're
dude.
keeping it straight. Keep it going.
Yeah.
The guy's name's Nacho. He's working. He's a cook in a Mexican monastery where he grew up. The monastery is home to a host of orphans.
You had it right the first time.
Host of orphans whom Nacho cares for deeply. But there's not much money for them to feed them properly. Nacho decides to raise money for the children by moonlighting as a lucha libre wrestler with his partner Esquelito. But since the church forbids lucha, Nacho must disguise his identity.
Yep.
Dude.
It's
The greatest
it's like a
movie
Batman
ever.
film. It's
How
essentially
could you
Batman.
not want to put that on after you hear that?
Right? This, I get,
For the orphans.
it's for the orphans. I get nervous because like there's movies that you love as a
Nervous?
film,
Yeah.
and when you get older, it's not as funny. It's just something
Of
that you
course.
enjoyed
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you were a kid and you didn't understand it.
Nostalgia.
This remains the same level of funny
Yeah.
every single time.
Yeah. I was actually talking to a friend of mine that I consider like a cinema fan.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I was like, dude, I'm going to be on this podcast. Do you remember watching Nacho? And he was like, yeah, I watched it. And then he started like naming like a lot of different things, like just different influences
Yeah.
from like that cinema style, like the zoom ins.
Yes, a lot
The
of
dramatic
zoom
zoom in
and zoom out.
You know what I mean? The zoom outs. You know, like there's a lot of like staple things that they took from like culture, and he was like, dude, like, I honestly haven't watched that like since it came out, and just me knowing that stuff from now after like 15 years or whatever.
Yeah.
When did it come out?
2006.
2006. Okay, since then, he was like, just knowing that, like, it makes it a good movie.
Yeah.
Just because I remember all those points, all those things, all those character points, and
It's
everything. like that.
memorable.
It's memorable.
I think what cinema's job for like it's supposed to impact us emotionally.
yeah.
Whether it's sad, happy, and I know
No,
I've
you're
said
right.
this,
No, you're right. I'm not disagreeing.
and this like makes me so
Emotional.
happy. It did like
Yes.
at the end, and I know we're jumping, but like when he's fighting Ramses, and
dude.
he's like Ramses' foot is like on his chest,
Yeah.
and he sees Encarnacion
he's
come in,
dude.
and it goes
and Chancho.
yeah. And I'm like,
Dude,
just teary eyed.
Yeah.
Because he
And then he gets his fucking eagle powers.
finally, and that fool flies so far.
Yeah, man.
It is incredible.
Hey, you know when he flies, do you hear the eagle in the background?
Oh yeah.
It's the first time he jumps
He
from
finally-
something
And doesn't fart.
and doesn't
Yeah,
fart.
doesn't fart.
Every
Doesn't
other
fart,
jump he
dude.
does, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Alejandro was telling me, like, he came in, the first thing he said, he was like, do you know how much of the budget they must have spent on fart noises?
Dude, I would have done it for free.
It's free, right?
You would have recorded new farts
Yeah.
for the movie.
Oh, 100%,
Yeah.
dude. I would have gotten high quality farts.
This was a Nickelodeon movie, which I did not realize
Yep.
until the credits.
Yep.
But they were given $35 million to make it.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. 2006.
How much do you think it made back? I will tell you this: it came out its opening weekend number 2, behind the movie Cars.
Fuck.
Damn.
Dude.
That.
Wow. I don't even know what
Fuck.
season. Do you know what season it came out in?
It was released in June.
June.
Wow.
And
a summer movie.
They moved it
remember.
back because they didn't want it to conflict with.
What?
I don't remember, but they did move it up because they didn't want to conflict with Superman Returns.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, oh, now it's coming out now. Yeah,
I
they just
mean,
did. It's a good thing they did too because
Two caped heroes. We don't want them to
We don't want to
collide.
get them
Yeah.
confused. You know what I mean? Is Jack Black the new Superman?
I'm
Dude.
down for Nacho Libre to be the newest edition of
the
the
Avengers?
MCU. Yo, with the new Spider-Man movie coming out, and everyone's saying
multiverse, baby.
there's gonna be people in there that make appearances that you don't expect. What if you hear a fucking eagle noise and it's Nacho just coming out?
Or a fart noise because he's kind of lost some of his powers. So he's like, you have to help me get this back. Huh?
Dude, Doc Ock versus Ignacio?
He's not good at fighting.
Anaconda squeeze.
Doc Ock cannot get him off his body
No
if he's doing
way.
the anaconda squeeze, bro.
Anaconda squeeze, man. You see all those legs just fly.
The legs. Ah. So how much did it make, Christian?
I think it made $100 million.
God damn. I don't know numbers.
It's hard.
Well, there's one.
It's hard to
just
do,
guess,
right?
just
Yeah.
There's 3. Well,
I
again,
don't do-
Christian, vaguely correct. $99.3 million.
Oh, we went up, baby.
Yeah.
We went up, baby.
But you know what? If you would have had your way, you would have bought this movie multiple times, and it would have been easily $100 million movie for sure. Yeah, I could see you spending
Every single penny.
upwards of $1,000 in this.
You don't know how many times
Hey,
that.
35 million though? Like
It's a good turnaround.
Yeah.
They doubled
that's
and
a
then
good
some.
amount of money for that movie.
Yeah.
I'm surprised actually with that amount of money that it didn't get a sequel. That wasn't ever greenlit.
I'm happy that they just left it
Just
as it is.
left it, dude.
What's the sequel going to be?
Leave it a classic.
I don't know. What if Jack Black
Yes.
wants to do another one?
His and
They
Encarnacion's
talked
babies?
about it. They talked about not talked about, but jokingly talked about having a sequel. And they were like, Japan?
Oh, him going into Japanese wrestling?
Dude.
Oh, that would be interesting.
And then the third one is him doing UFC.
Right.
I would be.
No.
It would be. I wouldn't want to see a full length movie of a sequel. I would like to see like a short. I would like to see a short
Sure, yeah, short would be sick.
to see him
right?
back in the ring with
Yeah.
like his eagle powers.
With his eagle powers, man.
This movie, I did want to say that I did a little bit of the research.
Nice.
This movie, when it was being marketed, had a video podcast released with it on iTunes. And in fact, it was one of the first most popular podcasts on the iTunes platform. And it was just Jack Black talking about this film and like,
No way.
yeah, he would talk about
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, he would talk about how
What?
like they couldn't find a stuntman that looked like him, so they just got like some dude off the street, and then like he just talks about how the movie was made and stuff. It's a really interesting podcast.
It seems to me that he really actually liked this movie.
He definitely is having fun on the set.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, too, like that kid that plays Jack Black as a kid.
It's the
Yeah.
guy from
I've seen him.
Goldbergs.
Goldbergs.
He's
Dude.
the
That's
older
who
brother
he
from the
is.
Goldbergs.
Barry
Yes.
Goldberg, dude.
And then the one the little orphan who wants a salad, that's the dude from Hannah Montana.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
word?
shit.
I didn't know
That's
that.
crazy.
Why can't
Hey,
we just have
by
like a
the way-
salad?
Hey, can I tell you, I love this movie. Like, first of all, the song, right? But
Yeah.
when he does the elbow drop on the
At the beginning of the movie?
yeah, he does the
so
elbow drop.
upset.
He's like so mad. He's like, fuck you.
And then he just grabs a pot and he just like throws a whole cabbage in there and a scoop of lard.
It's disgusting.
Dude, it was mayonnaise, wasn't it?
I think it was
thought
mayonnaise.
lard.
Whatever it is, it's so
I don't think
gross.
they have mayonnaise
That
in
was
Mexican
like
monasteries.
a full cabbage, and like a big ass scoop of mayonnaise.
And that's the dip with about
Yeah.
7 half chips.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. The dip is beans or diarrhea.
It
It's one of
looks
the
like
two.
beans, right?
Looks like diarrhea.
This movie starts off so strong with that montage of him like collecting items for his costume.
Right.
And then like it gets funnier and funnier. Like, you know, the nuns are drying him off.
With the towel,
when
like
they're whipping
slapping
him
him with the towel.
And his titties are jiggling as he's getting whipped.
Hey, man, fat shaming to the max,
Yo,
man.
some parts of this movie are slightly out of pocket.
100%.
2006.
Like later on when he's in the...
Still fair, though. I feel like, you know, still
They
fair.
knew that was still, yeah. Fat people were around in 2006.
when it was like
100%.
Royal Rumble later on and they was introducing
His
each
best fighting.
character.
His best fighting.
Yeah.
Best fighting
For sure.
by far.
100%.
But they were like doing the character stats for each character, their height,
yeah.
their super moves. You know, there's like El Snowflake,
El
which is like
Snowflake, dude.
mildly racist because it's this black guy
Kind of.
wearing white stuff. Well, it gets more racist
And
when...
when his finishing move is like the James Brown drop to the splits and jump back up.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, that's weird. And then it just gets flat out racist when it shows El Chino,
Oh, right.
Wearing just like
that's
actually Korean.
100%.
a red
That
leotard.
is
But you know what,
100%.
but you know
With
what,
the Fu Manchu.
With the Fu Manchu.
But in Mexico, it's not
dude.
racist. They're just like, oh yeah, that's El
Yeah,
Chino. Like,
that
that's
is true.
Yeah.
El Snowflake is kind of a stretch, but
I think in doing
my
some
cousins call me
research...
Chinito.
Oh, do they? Oh, because, yeah, you
you
resemble
gotta
a
legit- yeah,
little
yeah.
Asian.
That's
Relax.
But some of these wrestlers are actually real wrestlers, right?
Yeah.
yeah, one of them does the 619.
dude. One of the fucking what was their names?
The Diablo's babies.
No.
The twins?
It was Satan's cavemen, right?
Satan's
Yeah, yeah,
caveman.
yeah,
Satan's
that's right,
caveman.
I hate
that's
them.
right.
Dude, 619 Rey Mysterio all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was actually Rey Mysterio.
No, it
No,
wasn't. No. I will no.
Oh,
I will
God.
not let that go. Rey
What about,
Mysterio
did
all
you guys
day.
see the Tombstone Pile Driver?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Silencio.
And then
Silencio.
there was a good moonsault at one point from the
Yeah.
same, like
Yeah,
there's some
you
solid
got it.
wrestling in
There's
this
some-
movie.
They paid
yeah.
homage to the
I
sport,
I
man.
love
Yeah.
wrestling. Yeah,
Although
wrestling.
at the same time, the wrestling was bullshit.
Well, because it's a move.
Isn't all wrestling
No, like there was no.
bullshit?
The only 3 count was at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
At the end of the movie, and it was out of the ring. Like
Yeah.
that's not even.
He actually has 10 seconds
Right.
to get back into
I
the
did
ring.
think about that.
Yeah. Right, unless it's a false count anywhere.
I don't know what the
or-
rules are.
Right.
Yeah, or an I
is-
quit match, but that doesn't look like what it was doing.
not what it
And
was,
then they
man.
brought chairs out in a regular exhibition.
Yeah.
Like, what are they
It's
doing
like,
here,
what's
guys?
flipping
what's
each
the
other?
ref scared of? Why doesn't he get out of the ring and go down there and slap the freaking
Yeah,
concrete?
yeah, and what?
You know?
Why does the tag team have no rules? It's just like anybody
rules,
can
they
come
just
in
go
and
in
just
there,
like
yeah.
just go ahead and not slap hands.
Yeah.
You know who has some of the best acting chops in this film that is not by any means any of the main characters?
The oldest friar.
It's
Dude.
not him.
What the one Nacho fan?
The wonky-eyed guy? You know, in deleted
Yeah.
scenes, he was supposed to be a bigger part of the movie.
Really?
Oh.
I just liked him how he was.
I do like that they keep going
just
back
like-
to him though.
Yeah.
Ah, Nacho.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
you
gets
love
upset.
Nacho.
But no, who I think has some of the best acting chops is one of the wrestling officials. After the first fight that they have, he comes into the bathroom, gives them money,
Oh yeah.
and he's just like,
yeah.
"But we lost." He's like, "Everyone gets a piece.
Yeah.
Come back next week. I'll get you another fight."
Yeah.
It's
Scarface.
Scarface.
Yeah,
It's Tony Montana, dude.
The people they lie.
Here's my little friend.
Where's my little friend? But he was like honestly good acting.
I like him.
Only 2 white people in this movie that I've
I
noticed.
honestly love the bad acting of Escalito.
It's purposeful.
It's purposefully
It's so
purposely
good.
bad. Like when he like touches, like he got his hair pulled out, and he's like, you gave them permission to hurt me like this.
You let them do this to me.
Did you notice in the second
Nilo
match too,
Hideous.
he also gets his hair ripped out?
It's a
Yeah,
common
yeah.
thing. His hair's just getting
in the
ripped
second
out.
fight too,
Yeah.
with Satan's caveman
They rip
pulling out his hair.
Yeah.
But
Pulling
then
out his
it
hair.
doesn't come back again after that, I don't think.
No.
But you notice after the first fight they get paid. He took a shower.
He took a
Then
shower.
he gets curly hair. And
He
then,
gets a pedicure.
then he gets a picture drawn of him that makes him look like
Yeah,
the Hillside
bubblegum.
Strangler.
It's so funny.
He looks like the Hillside
I want that
Strangler.
picture up here.
That's Richard Ramirez, sir.
Bubblegum for me.
That entire montage of them finally getting money and shopping.
dude felt so good, right?
So you talking about like how good the cinematography is.
Yeah.
So that song starts playing during that montage, but it doesn't start hitting the chorus up until he gets his infamous blue suit or his blue clothing, right?
Was it the blue clothes? I thought. Wait, was it that or when he looked at like the pork, right?
Blanca,
The pork, and then instead of it, he buys the
into
shoes.
the shoes behind him. He like how it looks behind him. He
and then
sees
it
the
starts.
shoes. Yeah,
But then
maybe.
they're skipping down the steps.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the camera zooms out
yeah,
beautifully.
yeah.
It's like good cinematography.
He's
love
new
it.
boot goofing. That's what he's doing.
It was
Dude, man, the director was great.
flexing, man.
I love it. The DP, the director was great.
This stuff, like I said, this movie starts off strong. I know we're jumping all over the place, but
Yeah.
like
I like seeing how excited you are about this
this
film. I
is
haven't seen you like this in a long
so
time.
good
Bro, it's to my heart.
to my
Both
heart.
of you
To my
guys are like
heart,
all about.
man.
Me and Alan are just sitting
No,
back and
Alan
enjoying
is
it.
all
I think
about
Alan's
this.
about it too,
Let's
dude.
get-
He's just
let's-
concerned.
Tell us,
I'm just
Alan.
listening, man.
What's the part that you hate about it, Alan?
What I hate about it?
No, no,
I don't
no,
hate
no,
about
no, no,
anything,
no, no,
man.
no,
Don't get me
no.
started, bro.
Fuck outta here.
It's
Sorry,
too
sorry,
short.
sorry.
Wow.
It's too
Hey,
short.
Alex needs somebody on his side.
No, I don't not like this
The
film.
fucking devil.
Not that I
is
don't
what
hate
it-
the
somebody
well,
on his
Satan
side.
provides. That's what he does.
Well, without this movie, I don't think Alan and I would have probably. I don't think we'd have been as best friends if we would have been.
Really?
Dude, this guy, like,
This
in middle
movie's the
school,
linchpin.
I don't know if you remember this, Alex, like, it was during, like, band, right?
Yeah.
Like, after practice, he would always play on his saxophone the theme of Nacho
Religious
Libre.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
Bum, bum, bum. Yeah.
Like, he would look serious, bro. Like, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
learned it.
didn't know you could play the saxophone.
I started off with the saxophone.
He did.
Do you still have
middle
a
school.
saxophone?
No,
Tenor
I didn't get
sax,
to own
tenor
that.
sax.
You should come back to a
I
saxophone.
would love. Actually, I don't know. I bought this bass guitar that I'm not playing, so I
Buy a
probably should.
saxophone
man.
that you won't
Behind
play.
you
Buy a
right now.
saxophone that you won't
Hey,
play.
yo, that white thing right there?
No,
That
no,
one
no.
That guy over there? Dude.
Yeah,
My
I
name's
don't
Alex.
have time to play it.
Oh, my Lord.
But-
There's always time.
It's cool to see him like he grows up, and the first real scene is him serving this nasty bean dip to the orphans. And he goes up to the guy from Hannah Montana, and that's when he says, "Why
The
can't we
first
just have like
line.
a salad?"
Yeah, the first line of the movie.
Yeah, why can't we just have like a
Such
salad?
a sad orphan just being like, why
just-
can't we ever just
He says,
have a
"It's okay, niño. Today is especially delicious," and he eats it.
salad?" Mira.
Mira. And it comes out of his nose, and it is just so beautifully crafted how it happened.
And then he wipes
He wipes it like up his face.
And then he
Up
goes,
his face.
He wipes
Up.
up his face and he goes, "Go burn me." Walks off, dude, man. But like the thing that you get right away from the opening scene to that scene is his self-awareness is just out the window. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's just like, I'm fly. I'm gonna pull this sheet out, and then it just messes up everything.
Yes.
And then he goes over. He's like giving like the food to the orphans, and then he does like this huge spin around. This
Drops
huge,
the
like,
plate.
drops the plate.
man.
You know what I mean? He thinks his shit is the shit. He's like, this is especially delicious.
Especially delicious.
And then isn't the next scene him like coloring again in church?
In church.
Yeah, yeah.
So he never grows
yeah.
up. Like that's what he's doing. His whole
Exactly.
life.
He's like in his late 30s at this point.
wow.
You never know,
Right?
You
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
We
He
don't
could
know.
be 16.
We don't know his
know.
age,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, he's got facial hair, so you know.
He's in Mexico though, so he could be
He
16.
could be, he could be 4.
Who's your favorite orphan?
Chancho.
Yeah, I got by
100%.
Yeah.
Chancho.
How about yours?
Yeah.
It's Chancho for
okay.
sure, but
100%.
mine he's my favorite because he gives Jack Black a machete.
No. His mom's favorite
Yes,
machete.
yes.
This is
Machete.
my mom's lucky machete that he conveniently has in this
in a
tiny
white
way.
right
Yeah.
here, right here,
Hey, man.
right here to give you.
Like, good thing we met up at the spot, Nacho, because
Yeah.
my
It's the exit.
lucky machete's right here.
Yeah.
Right?
Keeps it when he leaves. He takes it with him. I assume.
And it's just sticking out. Like, none of the other friars saw that was there, and like, this is a danger to the orphans.
Right.
no, they have to know how to
Lucky
use that.
machete, man. It's the lucky machete. How are you going to take that away from him? This is
No.
his only thing that he has from his mother, his dead mother.
The only thing
Yeah.
that he owns.
Yeah.
They don't own anything there.
Yeah.
Right?
100%.
What a good life.
on,
I will
man.
say that you should not drink or eat anything out of a cactus if you're in the desert. That's actually not good.
What's wrong with that?
You actually will get really sick and have like really
Is
bad
that a
diarrhea,
true thing?
and you will die. There's only
You have diarrhea since Easter's?
there's only there's only one kind of cactus that you could potentially drink out of, and even then you're gonna be fucked. If you
Word? Is that
yeah.
a thing?
You
Is that
cannot
for real?
drink. You cannot
Man,
drink
you
cactus
went
water.
down deep on
Yeah,
this one.
no,
Yeah,
But I think
that's
the
deep,
point of
bro.
that entire montage was to show that he was gonna die in the wilderness.
Yeah.
I do. I do.
Even though he was 20 feet
Right.
away.
I saw you from the village, and then it's just like
Hi, Nacho.
It's so funny.
they don't take like the low hanging fruit joke. They just do the other joke.
Yeah.
Like where you think it's gonna be one thing, and then it's like,
Well, the perfect example is when he sings the song, like, I ate some bugs, I ate some
Yeah.
grass,
Oh, right, yeah.
I use my hands to wipe my tears. That
Tears.
joke
Well,
is
you're
the
doing like a
theme of the
stand-up-
movie.
you're doing like
Good,
a
dude.
poetry, like a slam poetry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to wipe my tears. It's
Can
like,
you sing that whole song? You know the whole song. I
yeah.
bet.
Please do it. Please do it. Please do it.
When
Please do
the
it.
fantasy has ended and all the children are gone, something good inside me helps me to carry on. I ate some bugs, I ate some grass, I use my hands to wipe my tears, to kiss your mouth, I break my vows. No, 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 no way, Jose. Unless you want to, then we break our vows together.
Sing it. Sing it. Sing it. Sing it. Go on.
Encarnacion. 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 Encarnacion.
Hey, man, we got.
I don't know if I got that jump, but
No, you got it.
you got it, man.
And then right after that, like the guy in the little
He
window.
comes in.
He comes in with a little window. He's like, they're waiting for you.
waiting for you. It's so funny.
Oh man.
It's a thing that happens. That's for sure.
But I love that part.
Yeah,
I
everybody
love it,
does. Everybody, I
dude.
love that part too.
So, was that used in the trailer? What was the
Yeah.
trailer for this movie?
I don't know.
I don't know,
The second
man.
part about wiping his tears.
Wipe my
I
tears.
remember that in the
Yeah,
trailer.
Solid, man.
Yeah.
Solid advertisement for
I
the movie.
loved it. I loved it.
And so this movie starts picking up even more because they introduce Encarnacion real fast.
Real quick,
Yeah.
dude.
And the comedy is that these guys are all men of God, but they're all obviously attracted to this
How was
Encarnacion.
Encarnacion introduced? From the Sisters, Ladies, Mountains, right? Which from the Heart Sisters, Lady Mountains, which to me just sounded like a whole bunch of different types of breasts, like different ways of saying breasts,
Oh, I guess so, huh?
right? You know, like sisters, ladies, mountains, hearts,
Over the shoulder boulder holders.
Guadalupe.
I think the writing is way deeper than you think it is.
Maybe
Actually,
it is, man. Maybe
Right? You could.
Wow.
You could think, right?
You guys are English
Was I
teachering
just-
it, but
was
yeah,
I-
no, you're right. You're
Was
right.
I wasn't just in like a weird thing, right? Like that's kind of like, was he going for that? I think the director's Mormon though. I don't think he was going for that.
I don't know, man.
don't know, man.
There was a lot of like slightly sexual innuendos, right?
Well, for sure.
Well, Encarnacion was giving a lot of fuck eyes to
Yeah.
Yeah.
to Ignacia,
but,
right?
but during the scene when he lied the whole time,
She can't be
Right?
with a liar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
he lied the whole. It must be good to feel a good power driver to the face,
Drop to the face.
good punch to the face.
Says in
But
the
it said,
Bible, not to wrestle your neighbor. And then after that,
and then I live a good life, right?
yeah, I live a
I
good
live a
life.
life.
I get to go to sleep in a bed all by myself.
Wake up at 5 a.m. Make soup. Is that make
base.
soup? It's the base.
And then I like how he ends it. He's like, "Go away,
Go read some books.
read some books,
Read some
Go
books.
Oh my
read some
god.
books." And
but
she's
that-
like,
yeah.
"Ooh,
And she's
you
like,
yummy.
I like you.
I
Yeah.
like you."
But that whole scene was a lie.
Well, he's at his very worst when he's in the blouse about to go to the party,
In the blouse?
and he tells Escalito to go lay down. And then
And
Escalito,
he goes, "No." He's not even hiding. He just kneels down.
and he cracks the door open. Like, Ignacio, there's no ingredients for breakfast tomorrow. And he's like, "Yeah, I got it.
Took care of it.
Can I come in?" He's like, "No,
They might think you're a flooz.
a floozy or something."
They might get the wrong idea.
The wrong Oh my gosh, I'm
What
lightheaded
have
from
you
how
been
funny
doing? I've been sleeping in a frilly shirt and slacks.
These are my BJs.
Yes.
I do like the song he plays for the luchador party.
Oh,
when he-
yeah.
100.
Hey, that was improvised. That was
Yes,
improvised.
it was.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, but 100% though, the funniest part was right before that.
Oh, with Escalito?
No, like the guitar player turns, he's like, the next one's yours. And then
next
he was
one's
like, huh?
yours.
He's like,
Next one's yours.
the next one's yours. And then he just goes back to set with his guitar.
He starts warming up. So what's wild about that party scene is that he's not able to get in because he boosts Esqueleto up,
He
right?
gets in quick, yeah.
He boosts him up and then he
back.
says he's too fat.
Yeah.
Too fat to jump.
You're too fat. Good luck.
Good luck. Yeah.
And then he's outside just like, how am I gonna get inside? And he sees this van.
Bum,
Yeah.
bum.
That band comes in. They're all wearing the
Yeah.
same shirts.
Yeah.
I thought about this since the very beginning. How does the band just like not know that he's not a part of the band?
Maybe he volunteered and he was like,
Dude,
yeah, you
man.
can come
Yeah,
through.
like, hey,
Didn't you hear the story John told?
you never know.
Oh, last minute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
last
never
minute.
know, man.
Well, the stand-up bassist dropped
the bass
out.
player
Yeah.
might have to drop out. Hey, do you play bass? You got a frilly shirt on. You got some slacks.
Let's
I
go.
swear.
There you go.
You fit everything. I bet you could do it. Can you
It's-
sing a song? Yeah, I can sing a fucking
Okay,
song.
we could do
You
it.
know Nacho's going to be like, I can sing songs.
You're right.
You're going
Right.
into the party.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's some other scenes that we did not
He's
see.
slick. He's
Oh.
slick. He's slick. Mm-hmm. He's slick.
I love the song that they start playing. It's Piel Caneta, I think is what it's called.
Oh,
It's
shit. You actually know the song.
Bum, ba-da, bum, bum, bum,
Yeah,
bum.
yeah, yeah.
It's so good, and he's trying to mouth the words.
Yeah, he just mouthed it like how I used to do the rosary when I was a kid.
But that part's perfect. That entire party scene is great because Esqueleto finds
Oh.
Oh, is the love of
this
his life.
sexy lady.
Amen.
Okay, Alex, I know we've just been talking about this a
No,
lot.
no, it's good.
Okay, yeah, I want to hear.
well,
Yeah,
I-
I
wanna hear it, I wanna hear it, I wanna hear it, I wanna hear it.
Oh, wow, what about?
I know you don't want to bust the party, but here you go.
I'm not
Crash
trying to
that
bust.
shit.
I'm enjoying. I
Crash
like
it,
this
crash
movie,
it.
guys.
Do
I
you
like
really?
this movie.
Do
Yes,
you?
I
What
enjoy
do you
it.
really?
It's not something that I watch. It's not something I've seen in a long time. It's definitely not something I watch at
Maybe
Christmas.
we just
but that's
maybe
fine.
me
Yeah,
and
that's-
Christian and Alan just love.
What
We-
don't you
clearly,
like? I
yeah.
want to know what you don't like.
I mean, I
love-
don't really enjoy kid films anymore.
Okay.
But
It's
this
not
is
as- it's-
this is
dude, it's
funny.
deep
Like,
as
it's-
fuck.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
made by Nickelodeon. So just like by,
Okay, now
it's-
we're just going
but
off a brand.
I like it. I like it. I'm not. You guys are making me say bad things.
I'm not saying.
I
I'm
did
trying
not
to
want to
listen.
say
I'm
bad
trying to
things.
listen.
Like Disney doesn't make deep films.
I mean,
Oh.
Pixar does.
Oh,
Yeah. They make deep films
Yeah,
for kids
I guess.
and everybody for the whole family.
Is
Fight,
Nacho Libre
fight,
on the same
fight,
level
fight.
as Up?
Oh, dude.
Like,
Yeah,
are those on
man.
the same emotional level for
I
you?
would, dude, man.
in terms of culture, yes.
In terms of
In
culture,
terms of what's
and
your
I
culture,
think-
old men?
I think in terms of story and message, fuck yeah,
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. Yes,
yeah. He's like, yes, I disagree.
Yeah, I don't know if those are the same emotional content for me.
Well, I mean, if
Well,
you were
like,
to,
what do you think the message in Nacho Libre is? What do you think? What does he go through, man?
He goes through a lot, but it's like, don't change. It's the same thing as Grease. Don't change yourself for another person. But he ends up changing himself anyways.
I mean, you think about it though, right? He talks about his parents,
yeah,
Yeah.
right? A Lutheran. What was it?
a Dominican
Dominican
from like
from
Scandinavia?
Mexico.
the other one's a Lutheran from Scandinavia.
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 And then the other
Two
one's
totally
Dominican.
different sides, right?
Yeah.
They got married instead.
Instead, yeah.
Right
Broke their
now,
vows.
his inside, he's like, I'm dedicated to the church, but I love lucha libre.
Yeah.
Married that shit, dude. Married that shit. Ego powers all day, baby.
You're wild. You're crazy, man.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
Like the amount, like you gotta look deeper,
Because-
dude. By the way, I've
Yeah.
been watching this movie for Christmas like the past 7-8 years, man.
so you know it, dude.
I love this movie. Man.
So no, that you're right. The Nacho goes through a lot. Like it's internal conflict,
yeah.
and his character arc is okay. He's gonna do it for the orphans. He buys them salads
That was the thing,
and all that
man.
stuff, and then he gets caught up in the fame of it.
Yeah.
And
Remember, do you know what the turning point is? What was the turning point?
When his eagle powers didn't work, I don't remember.
No, it was when he went to the party, right? To become pro. Mm-hmm. He wanted to become pro, right? But
Yeah.
he didn't have food for the next day for the orphans.
That's right.
He failed.
And he and Steven,
And he's like, oh, I don't have enough food for the orphans. Yeah.
because of you.
Because of you, yeah. And then he goes back, he goes in the kitchen, and Encarnacion's there to save, right?
Yo, that.
What are you doing? Making breakfast.
Yeah.
And then he goes over to the thing he kisses it.
Oh yeah, the wooden statue, and he kisses
yeah,
it.
Yeah. right?
That was so scary.
That was
What?
No.
Why is that?
No, him walking into like imagine.
walking
I
into
thought you were
that.
talking
Yeah,
about- 'cause
No,
no,
not the
food for the
statue.
orphans. Yeah,
Sorry.
I thought it was
Let me
a
be clear.
statue.
This movie's
Yeah.
scary. This movie's happy. This
Yeah.
movie's heartwarming.
Scary as fuck.
Man.
But wait, sorry. What was your point? I cut you off.
No, because afterwards he was talking to Encarnacion about like fighting. He's like, when is it okay to be in battle, right?
Yeah.
And she says, you know, like battle's bad unless it's for a noble cause or
Yeah.
you're trying to help
You're
somebody.
right.
And then that's when he turns around, like he's like, oh, it's like I'm doing this for the orphans. Like I'm doing this because he wants to get a bus.
This
to
is
go
when he-
on trips to parks and things like that.
He goes. That's
And
right.
places like that, you know. Like,
He goes to the church
Yeah.
yeah.
to pray to offer a candle, right? And that's
Yeah.
when he catches on fire. He's praying. He's like,
praying.
am I
maybe
too
I'm
obsessed
doing
with
that,
the
yeah.
with the boots and the stretchy pants,
Yeah.
right? And then
And
he
the-
catches on fire.
And
Yeah.
the creams.
And the green,
And the fancy creams.
the fancy ladies.
And the big ladies.
Yes. So with that, that's character arc.
Yeah,
And, like-
100%.
Yeah, it's
It's
literally
in
ripping him.
Every
Yeah.
character. Every main character that's in there has a nice character.
Well, let's
arc.
talk about Esqueleto real quick.
I love it.
Hey, man.
We believe
We're
in
introduced
science.
to Esqueleto later on when
He's a literal like street rat.
He's
Every
homeless,
time-
Aladdin, dude. Straight
Aladdin.
Aladdin, man.
as much as Nacho jumps and farts, every single time Esqueleto jumps, he screeches.
Yeah.
He's a cat. He's a street cat.
Yeah, and so he's doing his rounds. Nacho's doing his rounds and picking up the leftover tortilla chips, right? And that's when.
The Lord's chips.
Did you not tell them they're the Lord
chips.
They're also day old.
Yeah, they're old
They
chips.
old Lord chips.
I mean, but
yeah.
they're taking what they could get, right?
Yeah.
And so he's not able to have anything. What? So the next day he just served the
He just
cabbage
served the
dip.
just the stew.
Where's the flavor? There are no cheese.
Yeah, there's no flavor. There's no cheese.
That's when he says he has
I've
diarrhea.
had diarrhea for a month.
Yes.
I've had diarrhea since. Do you not understand that I have had diarrhea since Easter's?
And that's when the head fryer is actually a great actor. He's like he talks like he has shit in his like cheeks.
Silence, brothers.
This is the worst lunch I ever had.
This is the worst one I've ever had. Silence, brothers. You can tell he's missing teeth.
Yeah. He's missing something.
Silence, brothers.
How many times have you seen this movie?
Including
is your-
including this time.
Sure.
Yeah.
3.
Oh man, I don't even know.
Less
how
than
Not
many.
even in
three.
the
Less
double
than 3.
digits.
I have it on like.
I've never seen any movie in the double digits.
Hey
You
man, Nacho Libre and Superbad is on in the background.
Yes!
Like while I'm like cleaning the house, while I'm like vacuuming, like doing all the shit. If Alan hears me playing Superbad or Nacho Libre, I'm probably cleaning.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
that's what
I
it
can
is.
confirm.
Yeah,
Those are two
don't
solid
bother
movies.
me. Don't come downstairs,
I'm
Superbad
cleaning.
is also another like favorite of mine.
dude.
Yeah.
yeah. How can you not?
Is it before or after Quentin Tarantino?
Ooh.
Oh man, personally, I will watch Superbad over Quentin Tarantino.
Ooh.
Quentin Tarantino's not
But
a
that's
background.
personal. But I love it. I will watch Quentin Tarantino, but like to make me feel good,
You're right.
Yeah.
Superbad.
Hateful
You're
Eight.
right.
Yeah.
Nacho all day. Hateful Eight,
The
like,
extended
anyway.
cut. Yeah, this. I want to talk about Encarnacion a little bit more. So they introduce her, and then Nacho is playing basketball with a very low basketball court.
Like slam dunks.
He slam dunks on these kids.
New game.
Hey, another reason why you think about his self-awareness, right? New game. He kicks the ball.
Yeah.
His flip-flop comes off.
Oh, it
his
does? It just flies.
His Chanela just flies and falls down, and he doesn't even give a fuck. He goes straight to Encarnacion.
And you hear a kid say in the background, "Hey, that's my ball."
That was Chancho.
Oh, was it Chancho?
I think it was Chancho.
Chancho is the like punching bag of the orphanage, but yet also the coolest of the orphans.
Well, he's
yeah.
kind of
I
a
love
leader.
Chancho,
he's
dude.
kind of like,
Yeah.
remember when he
The
gets up to
noble
like,
one.
Oh,
The
covers the
noble one,
TV
yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
if you're the kid that can change the channel without anyone questioning
Bro.
it, really?
Well, they did.
It's like
That guy-
prison.
that one
it's
guy
like
was
prison,
like,
right?
Yes.
You got that one guy that could change the fucking channel.
watching Jacksonville
That's-
now.
That's freaking Chancho, dude.
Chancho.
He's the one that
time
goes
for
up there
Dancing
and
with the
changes that shit. We're watching wrestling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
Fuck
is,
your telenovela. We're watching wrestling, dude.
but they love it because it's it's forbidden, right?
It's forbidden. We can't watch that here, man.
But and
It's like ladies. You can't see that here.
they're not allowed.
You're not allowed to watch that, dude.
With Encarnacion, I like who's the mean friar? The guy who
One who
slaps
has a
him.
mustache right here.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! What was his
Look
name?
alive, Guero.
dude?
Right? That guy? He's so
So
mean.
me-
And he
so
like
me-
fixes
so
his
me and Sister
nasty
may
comb
talk of
over.
holy things.
They're all just so gross about Encarnacion.
What's that?
They're all just so gross about dude,
Yeah, they're all super
she's
horn
the
dogged up, bro.
only one,
What do you
dude.
think?
yeah.
They're all celibate, dude. Supposedly.
They're not though.
Supposedly.
That's when
Okay,
he
we don't. Okay, well, let's not go down that road.
No, yeah, let's not go down that road. I know what you're saying there.
Yeah, let's stop it right there, dude.
There at that moment, that's when Nacho invites Encarnacion to his quarters for some toast.
Yes.
Right? And he's not able to. Blah, 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 blah. We see the whole influenza thing when he goes to see the guy that is sick. He says,
Puts the coins on his eyes.
he's a wonderful woman.
Again,
A lush collection of Russian
the
nesting
awareness,
dolls.
dude. He said he gets told he has influenza.
Yeah.
Nacho's like, I don't know what the fuck that means. He's dead.
He thinks he's dead, man.
He goes, where is he? Puts the coins on him, drapes him over.
Yeah.
He says his eulogy.
He tries pulling off the drape from the
From the nightstand.
The cabinet.
Yeah.
and just like he does anything else.
Just like everything else.
It's nice. I think it really does start to pick up when he first starts wrestling too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
The wrestling parts are the best parts for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
the wrestling parts, dude.
The Royal Rumble I love so much, and like
What was your favorite match? Let's say
the one with Satan's goblins or whatever they're called.
they're scary,
Satan's
man.
They are pretty
Satan's
scary,
cavemen.
man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They
look like,
screech.
they look like Ewoks.
Yeah.
Yeah, with horns.
Well, like real friggin' wrestlers though.
Very
man.
buff, really buff.
They 619'd him, dude.
Yeah, they did.
Rey Mysterio all day,
Are
all
those?
day.
Is that like prosthetics? Do they have to go through that process every
I
single
don't
time?
know. I feel. I mean,
It's
like that's a
makeup
good amount of
probably, yeah.
prosthetics.
It's
And they
very
moved too. The
terrible.
eyes moved and stuff.
Yeah.
The
And they
eyebrows
hang out
shit.
with Ramses.
And
Like
Ramses,
they're just homies.
And
with him.
Silencio,
And Silencio. They're all
Yeah.
just homies.
they're homies.
And
In
But-
the gimnasio,
wait, Ignacio?
in the gimnasio.
The gym.
Oh, in the gym.
They
Yeah,
call
yeah.
it gimnasio.
He's like, hey, will you sign the picture for my kids? And he's like,
Signature.
turns around.
Well, signature for the kids.
You're the best.
You're the base. It's so I don't know. And Nacho's actually fending for himself. He's like doing some good moves in the ring.
Yeah.
Can I tell you though, when he sees Ramses with the orphans,
Yeah,
that's like the one thing. You know when you say never meet your heroes,
that's the prime example.
bro. He met his hero and he's a dick.
Yeah,
He's a real douche.
turns out he's a real dude.
He's a real douche, dude.
He pushes him into a cart of watermelons.
Yeah.
And the kids
And
are
then
just
turns
kids are
around
just
and
like,
goes back to
"Fuck,
the conversation.
yeah,
So anyways,
like it's nothing, man.
Yeah, man.
Yo, how come when like Nacho caught on fire, Chancho and the other kid were just laughing?
because
I
it's
mean,
comical.
I mean, what else are you gonna
Yeah,
do?
I mean-
He almost
we can
died.
save him. You can't save him.
he almost died.
But if they were gonna cut to an angle
He
of the
didn't even
kids,
get hurt.
Yeah,
it was kind of scary. Yeah, you're right. I mean, as a kid's movie,
Those pants
on,
are,
yeah.
flame retardant.
yeah.
that's true. That stretchy pants that are just
It's what they
Flame
wear
repellent?
in NASA.
Stretch your pants. Yeah, stretch your pants. in
Alan.
NASA.
What was
My favorite. I just want to say my favorite one was I'm feeling my strength and I ripped my blouse.
my blah?
Did you remember that one time where everyone was screaming my name, and then I ripped my blouse?
Right during that point, he was pooping. He was like right
like
before
that.
that.
He was literally sitting on the stall.
You know, Steven, I felt something deep inside of me that I never felt before.
And then I saw them knock you out, and then what was it like? I saw them knock you out, and you're okay or some shit.
I
like
forget that part.
that. And then they knocked you out. or some
It's
shit.
after that, and then that's when they got the money. Well, and then they get a second fight. They like move up the ranks of wrestling pretty quickly, huh?
I
It's
mean,
'cause-
I
yeah,
guess so. I think it's a pretty small, like
Venue.
a small, yeah. You know what I mean?
Wrestling
Like
community.
city, yeah. Just a city, and just regionally wise, right?
Yeah.
I think they're in Oaxaca, actually,
They got,
but
yeah.
oh,
Yeah, it was
they
in
were in
Oaxaca.
Oaxaca.
That's
Did
in a
they
really
say that they were
popular-
in Oaxaca?
You see it on the walls and stuff like
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
They say
Oaxaca's
it
hella
too.
big then.
It's a huge city. Yeah.
Okay. You have 5,000 people. Remember?
That's right.
There's 5,000 people
televised in front of
televising it,
5,000 people. That's what the fight
That's
was going to
true.
be.
That's true.
I like the wrestlers that they come into contact with. Like the first wrestler that they wrestle with is someone that all the girls love.
He's
Yeah.
like the most handsome man ever. They didn't get any
Right.
good-looking Mexican men for this movie. Like they picked all of the ugliest possible men you could pick.
Every civilian is
So
just
good.
weird
It's
looking.
so good. I love it because it's like, like there's no who's the cute one, the Encarnacion.
Yes.
Is
She's the
hot
only
one.
pretty person.
There's no the leading man is freaking Jack Black, who is beautiful in his own right. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like he's beautiful in his own right, but like it's not freaking Chris Evans.
No, it's not.
You know what I mean? It's not like one of those like superheroes, and this is one of the best superhero movies, man. I would say, man. I would say.
What's wrong, man?
I would say.
You guys are giving this movie so much, like, just on top of it.
Hey, yo,
It's
you watch it,
a superhero film, I guess. Yeah, his parents do die in the alley.
right?
When you talk about this film, if you ever do,
Never have, actually.
Hey, man, but like think about it though, right?
Yeah.
Like superhero. He didn't get born with powers. He wasn't given powers.
no.
He
Technically,
didn't have
God
a lot
gave
of
him some
money.
powers.
He
Eagle
didn't have a lot of money.
powers.
He went up the friggin' mountain and got that eagle powers. That didn't even happen until he believed in himself. Right?
Later on.
Later on.
That's the thing he was missing. Self-belief.
Yeah.
That was great. Something that Alan and I would always recite to each other in middle school and throughout high school is get that gun out of my face.
Going out of my face. Yeah, when he breaks that shit.
Yeah.
When he goes, surprise.
You look like a fool last night. What took you so long? Is one of the most quotable parts of this movie that
I've been loving Escalito.
perfect.
And when in that same scene, when he goes, Nacho, I think I know somebody that can help you.
That can
And then
help you.
and then Nacho's like, who, the Lord? And he's like, no.
He said
The
no.
way he says no, he's like, no. And then like also what he's like, have you ever had feelings for a nun? No way.
No way. I feel like when they were directing Hector Jimenez, who is the
Yeah,
actor that
yeah.
plays Esquelito, they're like, all right, this time, do it slower. And then like when you smile, don't smile with your upper lip ever.
Yeah.
Smile with just your lower lip, right?
Yeah. Just
It's
just
just
pulls
like-
down. Yeah.
You could be the greatest fighter who ever lived. So I was like, and their handshake is just something that is also so iconic. It's the
Oh.
Spartan handshake.
With the zoom
It's
in,
the whole-
the zoom in to the zoom out. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And what are they driving?
Like
It's an actual thing, man.
It's like a
that
lawnmower.
what it- is
It's like a
that a
lawnmower
thing?
motor
Yeah,
on
look
a
it up.
bicycle with a basket.
We should get that.
Dude, yeah.
Let's put
why
a
not?
motor on a
Fuck yeah.
shopping cart, on
Yeah,
a
why
Safeway
not?
shopping cart.
Okay, Johnny Knoxville.
What did he do something like that?
I don't know. It seems like he would.
But that actually exists, Alan.
I guess
Yeah,
yeah, it's
give
a
me a
thing.
sec.
It's
Made
a
by
thing.
Tesla. Cost $300,000.
Goes has
Horrible.
autopilot.
Yeah.
Horrible for the environment, though. That's the problem.
Donated to Mexican missionaries.
It's the best. It's the only way they like to travel. Really unsafe because doesn't he like avoid crashing and then flies off
Like
a
a
hill?
slight bump.
Oh, here it is. So the Nacho Mobile is a customized version of a pedal tricycle commercialized in Mexico, which got an aftermarket upgrade by adding a scooter engine and wider tires.
There you go.
The wider tires, actually, that's the best.
We're buying one.
How much?
I don't know.
Wait,
There's only
That was
been one
trivia.
made.
That's
There's
trivia.
only
It's
one in
trivia.
really?
history.
When you type that in Google, can you hit the shopping tab?
Yeah.
Give me a sec.
Yeah, they got toys.
I just want to.
Then you have to go in the black market.
I honestly, or let's make one.
Go get a redneck friend. He'll make one for you.
I bet
sure.
you they could.
Cart.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm sure you can make one.
Probably like someone who's an Eagle Scout who made like their go kart or something like that. You can find that pretty easy.
There has to be a way to do it. I've been wanting to be Nacho and like Alan be Esquelito for
Which
Halloween
we
for
talked
Halloween.
about on
Yeah.
the way here, and the skin tones just don't match.
Yeah, no, and I think that'd be part of the joke.
I thought it was gonna be the other way around. If he was Nacho and you were Escalito,
That would be actually really funny.
right? Like you go either way.
Yeah, man.
But like either way, it'd be funny.
So,
I'll be
so
Chancho.
I found the Mexican
Please.
tricycle
okay, yeah,
without
yeah,
the
yeah.
engine, but
Yeah.
it's $65.
60.
Oh,
That's
like
not
what,
bad.
That's like what they do with the ice cream. That's like the
Yeah,
ice cream man.
yeah,
Oh, I know
yeah,
these
yeah.
things.
Wait, you could get
Yeah.
that for $65?
Without
sure.
the engine, I don't know what the engine.
Yeah,
is.
just
but it
break
comes
it
with
around.
a, comes with a
Still.
refrigerator because you got to sell like the
Yeah.
popsicles and shit.
Let's do that since we don't have a mini fridge in here anymore.
Let's go.
Hell yeah. I was really down for a glow bar thing, but no, that's way better.
Yeah.
I like when he takes to get back to the movie. I like when he takes Encarnacion out.
And he does like the fake mugging.
He does,
Yeah.
dude.
yeah.
He fucks it up.
Yeah,
rips
because
that dude's
fucks it up.
jacket. Just,
yeah, straight up, that guy's
Yeah.
jacket is so cheap.
Remember, like he says, like I want to impress her, and then Escalito is like, go take her out for a date, and then we will come out and let you in.
And so they go out, and
Comes out with his nice clothes.
Encarnacion's like, "Where are your robes, Ignacio?
Yeah.
They were stinky."
These are my recreation.
Oh, what's that line that you like?
Because beneath the robes, you find the man, and beneath the man, you find his nucleus.
Nucleus.
Like, what the fuck? And then he sees these two dudes walking from a distance.
walking away from them.
Walking away.
Yeah,
Walking
they're
away.
walking away from them.
What are you looking at? Don't you know she's a nun?
And like grabs her really like face
Yeah.
to face, and she's like, "What's going on?"
Oh my god.
Rips the cheap jacket.
Yeah.
They turn around and they're
They
just like
just turn
two
around and they're
random
just
guys.
looking at him.
And this is what you're talking about: is that they did not choose any attractive looking people.
No.
They could have picked. I'm not even saying that they could have
No.
picked attractive people. They could have just picked normal looking people.
Yeah.
Like they specifically went out of their way to find the most
Well,
crazy lookingest Mexicans they could
What
find.
do you think the
I
casting
mean,
call was like?
Crazy looking Mexicans.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Anybody with a lazy eye, a bad mustache, a comb over. Anybody who's been in the sun for 60 years and never used suntan lotion.
You know,
I
he
felt
ain't-
I felt at
I'm not
home.
wrong.
I felt at home with this cast. I felt at home. with
yes,
this cast.
I this
felt
cast-
like this is a cast of like normal people like me.
This is one of the only movies where I could probably recognize an extra.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You know exactly who they are. You're like, dude, you're from Nacho, right?
I mean, but Alejandro's not wrong. These are interesting looking people at the very least.
I mean, come on.
They're bold choices.
If the old guy, if
we
his,
could find that whole cast around here. I swear to God, we could find
Just
that
knock
whole
on
cast.
doors.
The Filipino Nacho Libre.
Yo, let's. I swear. Let's go down First Street. I bet you we could find that cast.
can we make a movie? Can we make something?
We can make whatever.
Okay, we can do
What's
that.
the
and
title?
We can
All
go down
day.
to First Street and look for them, but you can't go into any of the kitchens.
Okay, that's racist.
Okay.
That's very,
not
that's
trying
racist.
Oh, no.
That's
Hey, I've
Oh,
worked in
man.
those
That's
kitchens. It's
amazing.
cool.
I have too.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, and they are amazing at their job.
It's hot.
They are way better than I ever could be at that job.
How do you think they actually casted for this movie?
And they probably put a sign up in Oaxaca and just brought people in.
Do you think they're actually in Oaxaca?
Yeah, they filmed it in Oaxaca.
100%.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, they did the movie right.
Did Jack Black ever get any flack for
Jack Flack?
Jack Flack for just trying to portray like very much how
Well,
Jake Gyllenhaal got a lot of flack for playing the Prince of Persia.
Right.
Did he get any flack for playing a half Mexican guy?
No, because I think that's
They explain it.
the Scandinavian
Yeah, they
part
explain it
of
away.
him, you know what I
Good.
mean? And I mean, like, that's not for any of us to say other than Alex,
Hell yeah, I'm half Mexican.
right? Like,
And-
I think honestly, he does a good job of just character.
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
funny movie. It's a funny, yeah.
You know,
His accent is all over the
All
place.
over the
It's
place.
not a
hella
Mexican
Antonio
accent.
Banderas, dude.
Yes,
Who's Spanish? He's actually Spanish.
yeah.
but like you're right. It's a character. He's not
It's a
trying to
caricature.
offend. Yes,
Caricature.
he's not trying to offend
Yeah.
anyone when
No.
doing this at all.
No.
Very much like
Scandinavian half Mexicans.
who's the guy? Very specific too. Who's the guy from Breakfast at Tiffany's that got a lot of?
Mickey Rourke? Mickey Rooney.
Not Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Dolenz, Mickey Mouse, Mickey...
Yeah, not Mickey Rooney.
Not Mickey Dolenz.
But he was portraying a Japanese guy and
Chinese guy.
Oh yeah,
Chinese guy
yeah,
at Breakfast at
yeah,
Tiffany's?
yeah, for sure.
and that was wildly offensive. Right?
Yo, I only know that clip. Honestly, I haven't watched Breakfast at Tiffany's.
It's pretty
to be
good.
honest, but I know that clip from the Bruce Lee movie
Oh,
when he walked out of the movie theater.
they show it.
Remember that?
Yeah, it's that scene in
Yes,
the
that
apartment
scene.
around the staircase,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So, but I don't think, Jack Black, I've never heard one thing about anyone being mad that
No,
this white
man.
guy is portraying a half Latino person, right?
No way.
And like the way, no way.
I thought it was great.
Who's your favorite character?
Nice to be Chancho.
Chancho.
Really? Of all of them?
Yeah, dude.
Who's your second favorite?
Esquelito.
There you go.
Do you connect with Esquelito?
No, I connect with Chancho.
Why?
I got a big old belly right now.
That's the thing.
Looks like me.
No, you
Body
don't.
positivity.
No, you don't even have a big belly, man.
I do. If I do for me.
For you, yes. That's a good thing, man.
Yeah. You know when people are just like, when they say like, oh, it's big for me. It's like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, fuck you.
It's a noticeably big for me because I have other people who I don't really talk to just be like, well, you're looking pretty big right now. I'm like, oh, cool, fuck you.
Well, fuck them. Fuck anyone that says
me,
that wildly.
For me. For me.
Thank you. So
I'm extra heavy for me.
So can I take your order then?
Yeah, right? Yeah, Taco Bell.
But Chancho, like, yeah, you can tell that these orphans don't get any new clothes because those are fetus clothes that Chancho's wearing.
Yeah.
Very tiny.
They don't fit.
Well, kids grow fast.
Yeah.
He grew faster.
Hey.
Wait. If all they're eating is that dip, real quick.
Chancho's getting some extra food.
Dude.
Chancho has some stuff on the side.
Yeah, he's got it. He got a secret stash.
Yeah, Chancho's got like, remember?
Yo,
what
he's
was it?
sneaking out at night, going into Oaxaca. He's getting some shit.
He's got the heavyweights bunk bed where you can like stick sausages and candy in the post.
100%.
Yep.
Do you remember the scene where Nacho knocks on the window to borrow some sweats?
Yeah.
It takes Chancho forever
to turn
around.
Bro. Hey, on purpose. Every single second in that film is of purpose. And every second of him taking the hella long ass time.
It reminded me of
Still a
like
92-minute film. Like that's all it is.
So good.
Do you remember
they're like, yeah, we have to cut that whole scene out because we need Chancho
We
turning.
gotta cut out the old guy who's the #1 fan because we need 5 minutes of Chancho turning around.
if we want this to still be a 92-minute film.
Yeah, which we do.
We need to cut out that whole part with the old guy.
The original cut was 95 minutes, and they're like, "What? We gotta get rid of something here."
We
Yeah.
need that Chancho scene.
I will not cut Chancho out.
It reminded me of that Austin Powers scene where he's stuck in the hallway trying to do a
It's going back and forth.
three-point turn.
Yeah.
That's Chancho trying to turn around.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I'm surprised there wasn't a fart noise in that one.
I honestly was hoping like they would add some like grunts in there, like
Because he's an old man too.
yeah, no, just like you know,
Children
like,
don't grunt when they
I
wake.
don't know.
Well,
You've obviously never been fat before.
I've never been a fat child.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
was
you
all-
don't know the noises you make when you're fat.
I know the noises I make
You
now.
know what I mean? Like when you're fat, you don't know until your friends tell you, like, dude, you know you're like wheezing right now. You know what I mean? You don't know.
Oh god!
You're wheezing right now.
Why? I just walked up the stairs.
Oh, man. But they don't fat shame
No,
Chancho at all.
Never.
They
No,
don't.
they
But
don't-
except
doesn't
for
even
his
come up.
name.
Chancho. Yeah.
Oh, Chancho.
It's like that's as far as we go.
Yeah, that's as far as it goes. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, 100%.
The letter. I want to talk about the letter real
Love
quick.
the
That
letter.
yes, Esquelito
way
knocks
he
on
hands it to him.
Encarnacion's
Walks
door,
away.
Yeah.
walks away and bows out and keeps
Bows.
walking with his hands facing up.
Plies, yeah. Plies out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
dude.
Fucking
Oh, I didn't know you were a dancer.
wild, dude.
Fire, dude. With
He-
the bangs.
So
His curls.
his favorite jacket too.
Yeah.
It's like a white puffy jacket.
That's all he wanted.
But she reads it, and I love her reactions to that.
Oh yeah.
Like, especially when there's a second page to the letter, and it says, "But if we didn't take our vows of celibacy,
Yeah.
we'd be married with children," and so on and so forth. And it gets to the hug, kiss, kiss,
Little hug. Little hug.
big kiss.
Little kiss.
That's when I was introduced to that exes were kisses and.
Oh, really?
You guys knew about that prior?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
way
of
older
course.
than you, though.
Yeah, I didn't know
way
that.
I
older
watched
than you.
Looney
know
Tunes
that.
a lot. Yeah.
Do they
XO.
throw that? What did you write that to girls or something?
No, my mom wrote it in cards to me when I was a kid.
Oh, what XOXO?
Yeah.
Man, did not know that.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
XOXO.
Like on your lunch.
Whoa.
Or like, and then on Valentine's Day, you like put the XOXO on your crush's Valentine.
No, I didn't know
right.
that.
Oh.
No, I guess no one had a crush on me.
Yeah,
Shit.
no one had a crush on me. I had
not
none of
get
You
that.
that
only
at
got
all.
the Valentine from the teacher.
I just got the community Valentines that
Yes.
everybody makes for everybody. Like
Oh,
even
yeah.
from like, you know,
You
like,
gotta bring 32 in.
You
Yep,
gotta
all right.
hey, make sure you bring all 30.
And no peanuts, because Jack will die if we have those.
Yeah,
And you have to give it to the
I
stinky
didn't know
kid.
there were secret ones. I just gave out the ones, and then like, you know, like of course, like you're just like, oh, I
guess
don't
I-
want to make one for that special person because it's gonna be people did that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know that, man.
I had crushes in middle school and in elementary school.
And would you do something
Did you do
different?
that?
I did in elementary school because I knew it was like anonymous. I knew they would know it was me. But then as I got older, I was like, oh no, we don't do this anymore.
Yeah.
I wish we could still do that.
You
Yeah.
can. You can
can.
buy Valentines from the store. Like
I mean,
Spider-Man
it's
ones,
kind of
put a
not that
sticker on
hard
it.
for you now that you have a lady.
Yeah, I have a lady.
You know,
yeah.
like, you could just do it. You could do it any time of the day.
You're right. I guess I could just give it to her. But
Yeah.
like, it would be fun to like bring.
It's not the same.
It's not. I don't want to bring it to work and give it to my coworkers and all that stuff. That'd be nice.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, I guess that's weird.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
All right, I want to talk about everyone's favorite part of the movie. Obviously,
The
like
end?
we all love.
I'm just kidding. I'm just playing.
Wow. Power driver to the face. Even though that's not a power driver, but I'll give it to you the face.
He uses
You
up
went
with
like,
a show power drive.
Power driver to the face. That's not a power driver, but okay.
All right, let's talk about Alan. Your favorite part of the movie.
I gotta think about this, man.
Okay,
Hey, hold
we'll
on.
get back to
Come
you.
back to
Dude,
me.
man, no, I have to think about that too.
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
this
it's pretty
movie,
hard,
dude.
man.
Let's start with Alex. It's gonna be pretty quick. He said the end already.
Yeah.
No, that was just me being funny.
So, what do you think?
I got more joy out of him being exiled than I thought I would. When he was trying to build that hut and then he like sits in it and it's something like it's just a tiny little thing and
Yeah.
it's just twigs. That scene I actually laughed a lot harder than I thought I was going to. So I would say if there's anything, that's my favorite.
Did you watch this with Karen?
No, I watched it by myself.
Does Karen like this movie?
I didn't ask.
Hopefully, she does.
Yeah.
That's weird because that whole isolation scene is my least favorite part of the movie.
Well, that's why it's my
Wow.
favorite because I know you
Not
hate
that I
it.
don't
Yeah.
think I don't hate
mean,
it.
Yeah.
It's just like of all the parts of the movie, it's the one that moves the slowest, in my
Right.
opinion. Right?
It's a forced. It's kind of forced.
Yes.
Right?
It is forced because we have to see the turn of events.
You have to see that.
Well, fuck me then.
Because there's
Sorry.
If we're gonna break it
I
down,
mean, like it's still your favorite part of the
Not
film.
anymore. Now my favorite part is the opening credits.
because there's
I
like a
mean-
close up on a bird, and then he tries to throw something.
Mask.
Yeah.
He throws his mask.
He throws his mask.
Coleto
Yeah.
picks it up and gives it to him later.
Yeah, later on.
See, we still remember parts of it, so it's still good.
It's still good. I
Still
still
good.
like it.
Yeah.
So good.
Would you say it's your second favorite part?
No.
No.
Because everything else is my
No.
favorite part.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, man. I think it's from this most recent watch. The one that's coming to mind is when he does see Encarnacion at the very final moment, right?
Yeah.
Because they start
right.
playing Religious Man.
Bum,
Yeah.
bum, 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 bum,
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. And then it's just
Yeah.
Is this a common song? Is it, or do you guys just know it from the
Bruh,
movie?
have you
just
heard
know
it
it,
like
man.
in just like by itself?
No,
It's
no.
such a great
I
song.
only know that movie from, or I only know that movie from this song.
Such a good song.
it's people know that song since it's the opening and technically the
And
closing.
I mean, that's the theme. That's
That's
like
the Nacho Libre song.
That's
A
the
religious
Nacho
man,
Libre,
a real
yeah.
religious man,
Yeah.
right? And like it's an interesting take for a Nickelodeon movie to take on because it's a man of religion, especially since it's inspired by a true story. I guess that makes it easier.
Yeah.
But for
It's a biopic.
You know what's funny is they don't say that. They don't say based on a true story.
No.
inspired
Nah.
by true events.
Yeah, they never say that.
It's not a horror film made by M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
But that's my favorite part because
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
just inspiring.
Yeah.
That's it really just pulls at my heartstrings.
I feel like my favorite part is that, I mean, okay, I have my part that like I feel really emotional to, which is when Encarnacion tells him why fighting is okay,
That's good.
right? Because that's when he turns. That's when he turns from being like, because he was in this big struggle within himself, and then when he got that affirmation from her, like,
Yeah.
you know, when people are in need, like that's when God will bless you and be behind you during the fight, right? But then there's also friggin' that part where he's like, Nacho, I think I know somebody who can help you.
So the funny
And
is
he's like,
that,
who, the Lord? No. Like that, for me, like I've, like with the way he says no, a lot of the times when he says no,
No, yeah.
yeah, right?
Yeah.
Because he goes, you want to taste of the glory, right?
Yeah.
You want a piece of, you want to see what it tastes like, and he's like, no.
Yes.
And then he was like, you like the Lord? No. You ever have
Perfect.
feelings for a nun?
No
No way.
Perfect execution from Hector Jimenez. Honestly,
Yeah.
like he is. I don't. This is jumping, but like my best person on set is gonna go to Hector Jimenez because Jack Black, it's too easy. Obviously, he's fucking amazing.
He's amazing.
But Hector Jimenez for being this person that not a lot of like Americans know.
yeah.
I think he's actually a pivotal actor in Mexico.
Yeah.
I've seen him in other things actually. Same with Encarnacion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Hector Jimenez, like his execution and like such unique acting, and I'm just so curious as to what the direction was from the director to portray it in that way because it was perfectly casted.
Everyone's
Yeah,
having fun
100%.
for sure. Yeah, and everyone's having fun with what they're doing. They're not, they don't feel stupid on set.
And like how much he screams whenever he's getting fucked with. He's just like every time his hair is getting tugged.
He screams like
Yeah, it's so funny, man.
it's like it's signature.
Yes.
It's signature to
Yes.
him. You know what I mean? Like it's so good.
No one else can do it. Alan, did you think of your favorite part yet?
Yeah, I think it's the part, after his robes get burned off.
His
And he goes
Oh,
outside and he
the
like explains. Yeah, he does
Yeah.
that. But like when he walks away and then he puts the mask on.
Oh yeah,
And it's like
that's
panning
such
away.
so
Everyone's like
badass.
standing in the back. I'm like, shit.
That's so
man.
badass
Like,
when he like turns around. He's like, "Fuck it, this is
For
who
the
I am.
orphans,
yes.
For the orphans. This is me."
Yeah.
You know, like that's sick.
And then
my
it
favorite,
cuts to
yeah.
the Royal Rumble, right?
Yeah.
Dude,
And he
and then
loses. He loses. He comes
does.
back.
Dude, and even the
Yeah.
music during the Royal Rumble was fire. Like it
Yes.
was just like that, like Southern guitar
Yeah.
strumming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like where it was like sad, but he knows he has to do this.
And we knew he was probably gonna lose.
Of
right?
course,
Because
He never wins.
yeah,
Yeah.
He has the walk of shame.
his only win
His only win,
is against Ramses.
Ramses.
Ramses is
and
a
clean too. Not like without. Okay, like I watch wrestling.
Yes.
So like a clean finish means like you're dope.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you
You got a
fin-
good pin in there.
Yeah, you finish Razor Ramon 1, 2, 3. No interference. That means like that's almost like a torch being passed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or The Rock 1, 2, 3. Hulk Hogan
Full
never let
1,
you.
2, 3.
Hulk Hogan always wanted some interference to make it look,
Of some
illegitimate.
sort.
So like to get Ramses 1, 2, 3 clean with the Eagle powers, like, dude, that says something in the wrestling community, right?
Yeah.
Am I the only one that watched?
No, you're right. No,
Well, I
He's
mean,
definitely not a heel.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with wrestling from
Back in the
early
day.
on, like
Yeah.
late 90s, early 2000s, right?
Right.
And
Ra's
so I love Razor Ramon was dope. I had a WWF game on the Super Nintendo
Of course.
by what's the video game company with the rainbow that everyone
Oh
likes?
yeah. I don't know.
Was it the black?
JBL or some shit. Not JBL.
JBL?
JBL's a
Not
fucking
JBL.
sound.
But it is like an acronym three.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
JGL.
Black cartridge?
It was not a black cartridge,
okay.
but you could play as like Doink. You could
Yeah.
play as
Yeah.
Yokozuna.
Heartbreak Kid.
Yes, Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels.
Dang.
all day.
And
Bret Hart.
Bret
was on
Hart
there.
and his brother
Owen. Come
Owen
on,
Hart.
dude, don't-
Owen Hart.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Oh, Ramses is dead too.
Yeah.
Oh, the actor that
Oh,
played
what?
Ramses.
Yeah,
He's
he
dead?
had a heart attack in the ring because he was actually a real wrestler.
Oh, shit.
At 51, he came back to wrestling and had a heart attack.
Damn.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Hey, yo, rest in peace, Ramses.
He was a big guy.
He was big.
He was
That
great.
actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a weird thing for the wrestling official or like his coach to say. Ramses is the best.
Is the number one.
He's the number one.
Muscles and
is the number one. His eyes are the
His
number
eyes
one.
are the number one.
Ramses.
Those
is
are
the
his positive
number one.
affirmations.
And he was getting oiled up like crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby oil all day.
All
day.
So
All day.
much oil.
All
And he
day.
kept on sticking his tongue out. You guys realize when they were fighting? He just
Yeah,
sticks
yeah.
his tongue out
Yeah.
randomly.
Oh, remember the chapstick?
Oh,
Yeah, the
so maybe he's
chap-
just licking his lips.
He had the chapstick on.
He's got dry mouth.
Do you remember when we're first introduced to Ramses? It's in the car, outside.
Outside,
And
yeah.
there's a lady outside
There's
the
a
car
lady
door.
asking for a signature.
Ramses! And she gets hit by the car door.
Yeah.
Messed up, man.
I do like that he's
Dude.
wearing a full suit and his wrestling mask.
Right? A full suit and the mat. Dude, that's
keeps
how
on-
it is, man. That's how it is. You can't
Gotta
show
stay
your
in
identity,
character. Gotta
man.
stay in character.
Yeah.
How come he
Wait.
was pissed off about the song that Nacho sings for him?
Because he's not dancing. He's talking about him. He's talking shit.
He wasn't talking. Well, do you think he was talking shit?
I feel like he was talking
Was this
shit.
after the signature
Like,
part where he didn't
Ramses
get the
is
signature?
not dancing. He doesn't dance at the party. Everyone's dancing except for Ramses. He's number one. but he doesn't dance at the party. You know,
No,
that's
he's-
fighting words, dude. Like,
It's
don't
just
talk
pure
about me.
disrespect. That's what it is.
I guess
Yeah.
so.
That's
And he
pure
splashes
disrespect.
him with the wine
Splash.
and grabs his blouse.
Yeah.
Then he hits
go
that
my
fat girl
blouse.
with the.
Oh yeah, when he
What's up with the fat
smashes
girl
that.
with the son of
Senor Ramon.
Senor Ramon? His daughter has secret pathways
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
a full doll
random.
room.
Yeah.
I mean,
And in that circle, like, you know, you would think it would be like a real circle. No, it's like, it's jagged.
Yes, it's jagged, dude.
Yeah.
And she hides it behind a chair.
Yeah.
He's like, "How did you get up here so fast?" Secret pathways. They say
And then he goes,
luchadors are bad lovers. That they only save their what is it?
they only said that
Their
they
love-
save it for the ring.
That they save
right?
it for the ring.
Right.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I love you. It's
And then he
It's
goes, huh?
Alejandro. Do we make you like this movie anymore? Do we make it you?
I know. This is the most enjoyable watch I've had of this film ever.
I think if you,
Oh,
I
really?
think if you don't sign on to the universe that
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
in,
Yeah.
then you won't get it.
Yes.
You gotta
Right.
have fun. Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
enjoy. You gotta have fun with this
Like, you
movie.
have to understand. You just have to. It's kind of like when you go on a shroom trip. You just gotta let it go. Just let yourself go. Like,
Hold
this
on
is what it
loosely,
is.
but don't let go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just let the trip take you where it wants to go.
You have to know what kind of movie this is. Like it.
So you have to know what kind of mushrooms you have.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you have to know what kind of mushrooms you got. Yeah.
It changes things.
No, but you got to know the movie. You got to know what you're getting into. You see Jack Black on the poster looking the way he does, and he's a Mexican. Like, word. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you can't go in there
You know
thinking
he's
that
not
it's a
taking it
serious.
Yeah.
I mean, but it is at the same time.
Very well written.
At the same time, deep as hell, dude.
Yes.
Deep as hell.
So good, man.
Yeah.
So let's talk some hypotheticals real quick.
Hypothetical.
I love the what if game.
How is Encarnacion really feeling? Is she got waterfalls for this guy? What is your reaction when I say some stuff like that?
Never heard anybody say it like, what do you mean, what is my reaction? That is the most random way to say anything. And like,
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
You wanna
I'm
break it down?
surprised. No, everybody gets it. That had about the
What do you think?
nuance of a nuclear bomb.
What is it?
So does she have?
not-
Does she?
What do you think?
Does she want to break her vows?
I don't think she does.
You don't think there's gonna be like one drunk night?
She can't do that either.
No, she can't.
from the
With
blood
the
of
wine.
Christ.
Yeah.
The blood of Christ.
Blood of Christ, baby.
You know, they already shared toast together.
Oh, then it's pretty
They
much in the
shared
bag
toast,
then.
man. Hey,
man.
but you know,
Good toast.
she could be a floozy.
She could be a floozy.
Talking like Tony Montana.
You turn into Al Capone. Yeah, you floozy, huh?
Yeah. My favorite color is light tan. My favorite animal
animals?
is poopies.
My favorite animals.
My favorite animals.
My favorite animals is poopies.
You gotta be kidding.
Those are all the things I love.
Everything you just said
Is
are my favorite things to do every day. Okay, when he talks about his parents' past, and
Yeah.
he has a picture of his parents.
Of like an 8.5 by
just
11
yeah.
ready to go.
8 by 11.
It's not on like a chain or anything. It's just
Hey.
right there ready. And then he
Folded,
snatches it out of her
folded.
hand.
Yeah.
He's like this.
And puts it back.
Is he like he doesn't
Yeah.
want to talk about it? Is that why he's just like that's enough?
Yeah.
But he has it there so he can talk about it when he wants.
Right.
And you see how he slides the toast under the door?
Yeah.
It's touching every surface.
Oh, everything, yeah.
Falls on the floor.
Yeah, falls on the floor and everything.
Totally messed up, dude.
Good toast.
How's it going?
Good, yeah, he's like surprised. He gets up.
Sound like good
Hey,
toast
how's
though.
it going?
Sounds like good toast though.
Yeah.
It sounded like
It's crunchy,
really
man.
good ADR for the
Dude,
toast.
I
It's
love
toast.
I love
Hey,
the
man.
over the top sound effects that they put on there.
And that's coming from a sound engineer,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I will say, okay, like my favorite people on set was probably the art director. The art director made, and like the DP. I will say, like, there's that shot of Nacho and Escalito after their second match, right? Or I think it's after Satan's Caveman, where Nacho, they're sitting on the bench and
Yes.
Oh, that was
and
good.
he's lying
Yeah.
there. I want that in my fucking house, dude. I want that framed in my house
Because it's just a straight shot.
it's just a straight shot of just defeat.
One of them laying down, the other one sitting.
Yeah,
Right?
And one and like Nacho's sitting there just like defeated, and then obviously fucking Escalito was just like, I got hair pulled out I'm done. Again, you know, like, and so he's like that just like picture of defeat, and the way it's framed is really beautiful.
The shots are really good, man.
Dude, the shots are beautiful. Even like when Encarnacion's like entrance, you know, in the
Oh, it
doorway.
zooms in.
The lighting is
Yes.
softer compared to
a little bit of
everybody
smoke
else
behind
in the
her.
movie.
Yeah, dude, it's like sexy.
Vaguely angelic.
dude, man, like it's beautiful. They did this movie great.
Yeah.
They really did.
Even the way it ends is perfect. Like some movies just kind of like they make the error of like, okay, they don't find the proper dismount, right? This movie, they got the bus
Yes.
that he is talking about. They have like a little Nacho action figure at the dashboard.
Yeah.
And he turns around. He does his signature smile to Encarnacion, who's done fuck eyes again.
Hey, man.
Hey, who does the smile best between the two of you?
Christian does it, but I don't even know the smile.
How do you do the smile? I can't do it. You know who was really good at that smile?
Who?
Was it Fred? Remember Fred?
Oh.
Drop Dead Fred?
What? Fred
Hoffman,
Hoffman.
dude. He
He
did
would be
that
good at
all
that.
the fucking time.
I've never seen him do that.
I can't do the smile.
I can't do it, man.
It's a very specific. It
It's
looks like it's a
it's-
cartoon smile
Yeah,
that he does.
Yeah, dude. He killed that shit.
Yeah, man.
Every
That
time.
and then he does it again at the very end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're where are they? Where do they visit?
I don't think we see where they.
Yeah, but-
we don't see them
Like
finish.
ruins of some sort.
Yeah.
right.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Teotihuacan.
They go up the steps and he looks at Encarnacion
Dude,
one
so
last
good.
time.
Yeah.
She smiles at him and
He
he
does
does
the smile,
the
man.
smile and then it cuts the credits.
Do you
Yes.
think she breaks vows?
I hope.
I don't think she
Whoa.
does.
I
I
don't
think she's
think-
happy that she doesn't.
So do you think they just have sexual tension until they die?
I think he has a sexual tension.
You don't think she has any feelings for him whatsoever?
I think she's happy that. I think she's happy that he's a platonic friend.
No, I hope.
No, dude, like
You
reality.
want them to be together so bad. The
There's
romantic
no-
in you just wants it to work out.
She never touches him. She never hugs him.
It's an unrequited
it's
love.
Always just like there's always distance,
But she said
but there's platonic love there, 100%, 100% platonic.
Christian, he
love.
didn't fuck the nun.
I know he didn't.
And then the surprise that she gets when she looks at the letter and she's like,
I didn't know he
Yes.
felt this
Right?
way.
When she's like-
Flattery.
I mean, I think it's more. I don't know.
What do you think?
I think when she looks and she's like, if we break our vows, she's like I don't know, man.
Well, no, she makes that reaction not necessarily breaking our vows. She makes that reaction when she says we can get married and have little niños and niñas.
Oh, yeah.
So that's when she makes the reaction.
Yeah.
Not necessarily at the break our vows part.
But
Fuck, someone needs to play it back. But
if you're not break your vows, it's like if
How
you-
long has she wanted to be a
if you-
nun?
If you're
right?
gonna
I mean,
break your vow, you
her
better
whole
got
life.
some niños and niñas running around.
already.
Like
How-
if you're gonna break, you better break it all the way, right?
yeah.
Go for the gold.
I don't know. That's me.
Alan, what you think?
I don't think it happens.
Nah,
man.
dude.
I don't think it happens, man.
No.
I think she's just a very caring person and like respects.
She
what
loves to
Nacho
serve the
does.
Lord,
She
man.
likes to serve the Lord, man.
She loves to
That's
serve
just
the
where I'm
Lord.
at.
She likes to serve the
dude.
Lord.
I know it's hard for you to believe,
She
Christian, but
likes-
sometimes when
her
people
favorite
like
animals
other
is
people, they don't like them
poopies.
back.
No, I know that. You're making me sound like a fucking schmuck, man.
No,
You're actually like the coolest person ever.
Hey, no, you just want them to be together because you're kind of. I feel like you're the kind of guy that likes the rom coms.
Yeah,
Of course.
man.
100%.
I don't know about that.
That-
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, what?
I feel like you like the rom coms,
Yeah,
man. So
man.
I think you just have that ingrained in you that you want like Nacho wants her, but at the same time, again, like he doesn't know what he wants until he like sees it.
I like
you
to
know?
think that when it cuts to credits, that's because the Fantastic Four have dropped down in Mexico and they just start fighting and there's fire and people are like blowing up and shit. And yeah, that's what I think happens at the
Like
end.
I'm saying.
stop! Don't you see she's a nun? She's a nun.
All right, before we end this, are there any quotes or anything that we missed?
I'll look it up.
Alan, look up quotes because I know we've done a lot, right?
Yeah,
sir.
I mean, yeah, we kind of filled this.
I think you've literally done every line from the film.
No, I think we're missing a few.
Shit.
After they start losing it, after he eats the eagle egg and he realizes he doesn't have eagle powers, he says, that egg was a lie, Steven.
No powers, no nutrients.
It gave me no eagle powers. Gave me no nutrients.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I do like his like fucked up swan dive that he does after he's covered in yolk.
Yeah.
The yolk.
Oh yeah.
They made that. It was like some sort of chocolate mixture.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
A Kinder Egg.
I used to watch basically. I used to watch the
Special
the
features?
DVD. Yeah, the special
Yeah.
features. That's what it's called. That's how far, like disassociated I am with the DVDs.
Right.
Is that I
right.
don't even remember what those were called. Scene selection. That's wild.
Scene selections.
But yeah, man. He ate that and then he jumps off. That actor that plays the eagle egg guy.
I know. Yeah.
That
yeah.
character's name. He's slated as Emperor.
Yeah.
What
Oh
the
really?
fuck is his story? Yeah.
Dude, I love that guy.
It's like the only
The
white
guy from
in
Bad
there.
Boys 2.
Is that who he is?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
He's also in John Wick.
I saw him in.
Yes.
He was on. What's that dude's name on Late Night? James Corden.
Yeah.
And they're like, you always get these bad guy like
that luck?
East European roles.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you know these individual? Like, do you know these countries like accents? And he was like, no. But I mean, like, I tell them yes. Like, it was just like, oh yeah, can you do a Scandinavian like evil accent? He's like, yeah,
And he fakes it?
and he just
It's the same
fakes
thing
it.
every time.
He just fakes it. Yeah.
But he has the look
But he got
for
the
it.
look and he has a confidence behind it. Like,
Yep.
like even the people that are casting for that shit are probably just like, I don't know.
You know what I know him from?
You know?
This is such a specific reference that no one will understand, and I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
But the video game Until Dawn. Anyone? Where it's like
Oh,
choose your own
yeah,
destiny.
That's him. Dude.
He is, he's like the psychiatrist in that.
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah, which is like fucking awesome because that's one of those movies where they used mocap, and so the video game characters are actually.
Is that
really
that
good
hella
actors.
scary movie that you or that scary game that like I was just like, no, I'm good.
No,
It's like choose your own destiny type of thing.
Right.
So you make decisions, and how you make decisions
Like The Sims.
can kill someone. Actually, you might be interested in this video game. I would want to show you
I
this.
don't know, man.
Hey, speaking of that, did you see that Star Wars Eclipse, man?
Yeah.
That's being made by the Detroit Become Human people.
You told me
man.
this, yeah. So it's gonna be an impeccable story.
Yeah. Dude, this. So
Did you find quotes?
I'm looking through the quotes, man. We've covered a
You
lot.
hit 'em all,
man.
I think.
Dude, man,
Yeah, man, it's kind of tough, dude.
I think we just
That's
really
it?
love this film.
That's fucking it.
I think
man.
we already know.
we did it.
We fucking did it.
You've been wanting to do Nacho Libre since we started this podcast.
Yeah,
Dude,
and
we
you would
talked about
disagree.
it when I was setting up your first
Yep.
session.
That
Yep.
we're gonna do Nacho.
I was
and then
like,
we
you're
finally
like,
did
dude, what movie would you want to do? And I was like,
Without even thinking, you were just like,
without even thinking about it, I was like, Nacho Libre.
yep.
All
it.
day.
Well, I'm glad we did it.
yeah,
Only
dude.
took 2 years.
We did pretty good.
Yeah,
Fucking
man.
awesome. Well, guys,
And girls.
good job. We did it. Fucking did it.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm gonna rate this movie 10 out of 5. Two golden buzzers on this. John, what do you rate this film out of 5?
I mean, how can you rate the innocence of the? Sorry, I can't. It's that. That was from a Step Brothers deleted scene. But I would
So
give it
specific.
like a 10 out of 5.
Wow.
Just
yeah,
like
man.
me.
Dude, I think it's just have a special place. I can't rate it.
Yeah.
To be honest, like it's just up there.
Who am I to judge God?
Gotch. You
Gotch.
can't judge Gotch.
All right, Alan.
10 out of 5, man.
10 out of
You
5.
know me,
Dude,
dude.
come on, man.
Alex.
Alejandro.
Alex.
I
I mean, it's gonna be a
Alex.
10 out of 5. 10 out of 5.
Pressure, dude.
Bow drafted face.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Bow drafted face. Baddies. Thank you for tuning in for our Christmas Eve special.
Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
Merry
Happy Kwanzaa.
Christmas.
Happy everything. Tune into the store. ICBTB.com. We have new merch ready for you guys. New splatted tees by Greg Saleas. They're fucking awesome. Other than that, you guys know where to find us. Follow me at Christian Has Asthma on Instagram.
I'm at call_me_Jesus.
I'm at John_Booski.
Alan C. Boo.
Yes. Do all
Yeah.
that stuff. We love you guys. Before we end, you two as a pair, leave something for the baddies, a phrase or a word.
Oh man, you
Man, it's kind of hard, man. We can't do it.
Do like one
Wait.
word each.
Take it easy.
Oh,
And then add on to it.
no way.
It's supposed to zoom in. This is supposed to be something separate from the movie.
Oh, it's just.
It's just like say something. Yeah. Just say something to leave the baddies with.
Leave the baddies with. Dude, man, you put me on the spot. Go ahead, Alan.
Yeah, man.
This is great. This is great.
what kind of evil villain stance is
you're
that?
right.
Dude, like,
why are
there's
you
so
looking
much-
like that, man?
There's so much pressure on my chest.
So hard.
I can't get it. But no. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope it wasn't too much of a wreck. I think we did a pretty good job, to be
I think
honest.
we did a fantastic job of covering this film.
Yeah,
I'm happy with it.
I'm happy with it too, and I'm happy to do it with family and old friends of Alex.
Nice.
Dude, man, it's been like a good 20 years.
Yeah.
Slash
We've known each
student,
other for a
right?
good long time, and this is the first
Yeah.
time we actually been on together. So I'm really happy, proud of the product that you guys make and
Thank
the
you.
brand that you guys have.
Trying.
You guys have you guys are just amazing at what you guys do, and great personalities to be out on the interwebs. So yeah,
Man, that's really nice.
Damn, that's deep, dude.
top that shit.
Yeah. Good luck, Alan.
No, I thought
Same goes
for
for you,
the
Double.
baddies, be humble, stay respectful,
Wow.
and help someone every day.
Help
Wow.
someone every day.
No,
He topped it. He topped it.
man.
You know what I'm saying,
Wow.
man?
Fuck.
Give a compliment, you know, it can make someone's day. You never know.
Yeah,
So,
man.
yeah.
All right, y'all.
Hey, yo, definitely make my day.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Christian, you look
Yeah.
great.
And Alejandro, you look great.
You look great too.
Cheers,
man.
Christian.
Everybody. Salud. Salud.
Merry Christmas.
Salud.